It's early. Even the sun's not out. I don't know if you can tell, but even the sun's not out yet. um, but God gave me a message. He actually gave me one yesterday, so I'm gonna do that one first. Yesterday we were out doing something, my son and I, and we were separating things, right? And he was separating it, and I was passing it out. Well, he had the full message, or the full direction, whereas I just grabbed it and I took it, right? And in it, I'm just going to go ahead and throw something out there. I'm not going to give the exact numbers, but we're going to say it was 1613, okay? So I'm passing it out, right? And he pulls up 1613, and I'm trying to scan it. And I'm all like, baby, this is not the right one. And I look at it, and I go back, and I see the full message. And we're going to say the full message said 1613 Jones, right? And I'm going to say that the actual of what I was trying to scan in was 1613 Margaret. So if you look at it, the numbers are right, but the location was wrong, right? And, God got to speaking to me about half truths and how it's still a lie. Because even though half of it was the truth, you can't get to the designation that you need to get to because of the fact that it's still a lie. You can't make the determinations that you need to make because it's still a lie. And then God started explaining to me. Some people haven't finished because they're still relying on half truths or half of the message. Because sometimes a half truth does not mean that the whole message wasn't there. It was half of it was omitted. What does that mean? Some of y'all are relying on messages that only half of it was given, not the full weight of what needed to be said, or the full weight of what you read went all the way through. Then he also started talking to me about the word. A lot of people take one verse or a couple words in a verse, but y'all don't take the time out to figure out what it really says. Sometimes there's some verses there. Now, I'm not going to say like God can talk to you with just one verse, okay? He definitely can. But a lot of people read this Bible without getting the full weight of what God is trying to say. They run with one little piece and say, yep, it's in the Bible, it's in the Bible, it's in the Bible. But then when you go back and actually read it, that's not what that one little piece meant. We got to be very, very careful that we don't lean on our own understanding and only take half the message. The weight comes with the full message. What gets you to the complete location is the full message. So I just want y'all to know, God is graceful, He's loving, but we have to understand the full weight of Him. A lot of y'all are counting on half truths to get you to the location you're trying to get to, and you can't get there because you got the wrong address, because you're only operating in half the message. There's more for you out there. You gotta sit down and be patient, and you have to learn it.